Ian, how do you reflect on that one?
Well, I think credit to St Helens really of how good they were defensively. I think that was the big key. I thought they just were really consistent in just turning us over in a pocket, really patient, knowing when to up the line speed and the intensity in defence, and knowing when just to drop off and be really disciplined and not give penalties away coming out of yardage. I thought their yardage D was outstanding. It was something we spoke about half time. That's what we needed to be better at, and how to control a game. So learn a lesson from a champion team of what they've just done in the first half. And I thought second half, I thought was miles better at it, to be fair. And that's credit to the players. I thought there was lots of effort, lots of endeavour down there from our boys.
Salford were very unlucky with injuries as well.
Yeah. Teams picked them up. It's not why we lost today. I just thought Saints were phenomenal defensively today, mate, to be fair. Obviously losing George and Moose obviously disrupts things, but probably credit to Daniel Murray, he was 18th man, and then he's been told to get his kit on and he's starting the game, and I thought he did great for the first 30 minutes. I thought he held his own as well against Walmsley and Thompson as well, so good credit to him.
And Jackson Hastings went off?
Yep. He's fine. I've not spoke to the physio or Jackson actually yet. I've had a chat with a couple of boys, but I've not seen Jackson yet. I think he was with the physio as I was coming through. Some of his efforts were good today. His chase back, his try saving tackle. We know that's consistently what Jacko turns up for, and we kind of encourage that kind of effort from players as well. Ken Co's track back on Tommy Makinson as well was special with Niall as well. Little bits like that show kind of the work ethic in your team.
What's the early diagnosis on guys like George and Lee Mossop and everyone?
Yeah, Moose looks like he's torn it, so he looks the worst of them all. George said he just felt it pulling up, and then when he hit a shield he felt like a pain go through it, so we won't know how bad that is until he gets assessed earlier on this week.
It was a very honest performance tonight, Ian, and you're not always going to play teams as good as St Helens.
No, that's the key thing for us. That's what I think we're trying to learn as a group. We've got a group in now who kind of understand how we want to play and what we want to be kind of known as. Saints have taught us a lesson in how we want to set about defensively, really, and kind of have that patient approach. But I suppose that's why they're consistent in playing in semi-finals and playoff semi-finals, and until we buy into that and we're as good as them at that, then we won't get to them semi-finals at this point. But really confident in the players' ability to learn and to go forward from here, really.
But overall 3 wins from 5, how would you assess your start?
But it's been a good start. It's been a good start for us, and I'd say the performance today was really good as well and really pleasing. It's something we can build on. I'd probably say the disappointing was the Leeds one. For us, I didn't think we represented ourselves well in the Leeds game, but I thought today we've dug in against a really good team, to be fair, and most other teams probably would have cracked a lot earlier than what we did there. I thought, even in the first half, I actually thought we were actually winning kind of the battle a little bit, but then we turned it over and we gave them a 7 tackle set coming out of yardage, and they come up the other end and scored from competing on a kick. So that's the kind of things we need to learn. Just not get bored with doing things, be a little bit more patient in our approach, really.
And as an opposition coach, I know he's not done yet, James Roby, but it must be annoying playing him. He's just so good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a great player. He's the best in the country as a 9, to be fair. He has been for a long, long time. He had some great people to learn off coming through, in like people like Kieran Cunningham and them as well, and he stepped up over the last year and kind of made his own legacy in the however many years he's been playing for now. But no, he's still a great player.
If the outlook on Mossop and Griffin isn't good, might you have to dip into the market or see what's out there, do you think?
I'd love to dip in it. We don't have the finances to do that. We've got a good enough squad, and we've got competition for places. In some of our middles, we've got obviously Adam Lawton, who's developing really well, to be fair, playing down at Rochdale at the moment. His movements are looking a hell of a lot better in them games that we've been watching. You've obviously got Daniel Murray as well, and there's a few other guys in there as well. Mark Flanagan's not played tonight as well, so there's a few guys to kind of drop back in there. So I hope we're not in a desperate situation just yet.
What's the latest on Ryan Briley, Ian? Are the club looking to sign him?
Nothing on that at the moment, mate, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Was it hammies for Moose?
Yeah, for Moose, George and Junior as well. Felt a little bit of a hammy as well, which is a little bit of a concern that we had 3. Whether that's on the back of the game last week, because the pitches are obviously quite different. Our pitch is it's like a football pitch, to be fair, out there as well. The groundsmen do a good job, where some of the other grounds are quite heavy, so whether it's just the change of surface.